think we're going live here now, theoretically, at the moment.
That looks live to me.
Nice. All right, yeah, peeps, we're going to do some Waifu War Scrim streaming because the new season's starting just shy of a week. So let's get that beef. I think it sounds like Loon and Meow are gonna fight, I guess. Hey, Wally. I should turn the game volume back up a little bit. I turned it down a while ago. Someday I'll get like license-free music to play on stream that, you know, fits things. But for now, we just enjoy that quality Langrisser music. All right, here we go. All right, so I think Loon is what, Team Young Jessica this season, and Meow is Team Gits.
Yes.
All right. Loon is Loon, so his box looks good, but the problem is half of this stuff is not 6 stars, is Loon's usual problem.
It's the young Jess.
That's the thing, is I think specifically the young Jessica is in fact 4 stars, which is very sad because her cast is extremely good for what she does.
Ouchies.
Much like when he was playing Team Mariandel without 6-star Mariandel.
Yo, all these people coming back because there's money involved. How shameful.
Oh yeah, the definitely not Meow account that just joined, you know, for sure. Definitely not Meow.
Yeah.
This is a big season though. We're at like 16 teams, I think, at this point, which is a lot.
Well, wasn't it at like 10? And then Zuko's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you $50," and then it went up like 8 more players.
I don't think it was really tied to that. I don't think we really promoted that the cash prize aspect that heavily.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of like people not actually like finishing to form
their teams. Yeah. Like I don't think we've gotten a bunch of like random tryhards coming in from all over the place. Yeah, so I put it as like a little clause in the rules where I'm like, good job on reading. We're giving out $25 for the first place, 15 for second, and 10 for third. Is the idea. For third and fourth, we'll play like a tiebreak to decide who's the actual third out of the semifinalists. So Raven had like an idea of like giving it to like the coolest box or something, or you know, but I think it's just hard to measure that. So.
Yeah. Also, with like needing to like split into teams, like I imagine someone could form a cooler box versus a different captain that they don't end up playing, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Bite Bit.
Also, I realized watching some playoffs last night that like 25 is secretly really just 1250 because we're in teams of 2 here.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to fight your partners for the whole prize.
Ooh, that sounds like good content for beef. So let's look at the drafts here. So how are they developing? So we've got a Patricia, which sounds bad for Loon's health. Because he's gonna get a Patricia plus something like Ares or Alpha or like something to just kind of get in and then cast AoE off of. And he's got Act again with Flow.
Is someone gonna stream or I have to watch
you have to go on
in-game?
Twitch, bro.
It's on Twitch. I can
I
can stream it on Discord too if you want.
No, that's fine. I'm going to get on Twitch.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. I think I give the edge to Meow here. This Patricia Alpha combo is absolutely filthy broken. There's just like nothing you can do about it. It's a revive unit with wings who just you cannot kill in one action, and then Patricia is doing Patricia things, and you lose. I'm really surprised you gave that.
You know, he likes to stock up on healing, but I don't know if this is enough.
Yeah, he's got like 3 healers here essentially, but I don't think that's enough to deal with one Patricia. With an alpha who's also AoEing.
Isn't her like the debuff isn't dispellable or?
So it's dispellable, but the thing is it gets dispelled first. So what people will do with her is they'll run acid burns. So it does the heal block, and then you can't dispel a heal block very easily because
that's nasty
will
actually.
get cleansed first. Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
We should specify people not in this tournament because no one in this tournament runs acid burns for no reason.
Yeah, for some reason you just don't see it on the rare, case that Patricia's allowed. So I will say Loon does have, because he has so many healers, he can slot. I think Sophia has Mass Protect. It might just be Mass Resist, I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, if you're against heavy OEs in Imelda, better healer.
Yeah, there's an argument for that. The nice thing is if Sophia does have Mass Protect, then that can block the heal block, so you can just kind of try to heal through with your 3 healers.
Oh, she only gets Mass Resist.
Okay. I don't think Sissy or anybody else here. Oh, Freya has Mass Protect, actually. Did she slot it? He did. That might be how it goes then. We might have the Freya Mass Protect then to cover the heal block, and then just full healing on everything else. So he does still slot like healer build Young Jess, where she's just like AoEs for spamming heals. But she is in fact 4 stars, which is so sad. So we've got Link Smash. The cat is running cat stuff. We have single target on the Patricia. I think that's weird. I mean, I know he's playing against a lot of healers, but I don't think she'll do particularly well versus Freya, especially with
like
these
I
troops.
said, no one in this tournament runs acid burns aside from Wally, who doesn't get to play Patricia.
I mean, with the Freya Mass Protect, it does make some sense. It's just he leaned really heavily on AoE in terms of the band pick here to then slot single target. We'll see how things go. I think Freya's going to hold up fine, though, with these troops. He didn't diversify his troops like at all, so Mac maybe he can try to kill because he's got physical troops, but he has to be near.
I don't think Mac does enough damage.
Yeah, he has to be near an ally, and like he's not braced or anything, so he's going to lose like half of his troops before he actually hits.
Yeah.
He probably could have brought deck gunners on the gits to avoid this problem. Yeah, I still think it's weird that Patty was allowed to people in chat.
I would think Gits would want to stay bats just to fly over all the water here.
Yeah, that's true. Does Patty have any archers? I don't really know anything about her troops.
I think she does, but they're not playing.
Oh, that's true. Patty.
This entire tournament sponsored by Banner News.
Yep.
What are they called? The gunners?
Yeah, deck gunners.
She only gets firebrands until she gets the new ones coming out in a few months.
Oh, is that so? Well, I mean, firebrands still do decent damage, but they are foot soldiers. So what the fuck is that greed? I see some numbers and a greed. What's that?
Oh, you've never seen the grid number?
Oh yeah, I like it.
No.
It's useful for counting, especially if there's something like who's like, oh, there's a Kyre on it.
Oh, it's an in-game function.
Yeah, it's an in-game. Like they added it somewhat recently. So just like if you click on a tile, it'll give the distance from that tile, which is super helpful against stuff like Kyra, like stuff that's consistently always just 10 range or whatever. Super good for counting, as long as you take advantage of the terrain thing. And then they also added, if you click on the terrain bonus up in the top right,
Oh,
it'll actually tell you the cost.
Now the final piece of the puzzle is to add what units have what mobility during spectate.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. I don't know why they still have not added that. I think Bite and Bit was saying this earlier, but there is a little bit of a concern considering Loon's whole team is AoE here on whether.
Of course, how does like Mac work? I know he's an enabler, but
So he puts down a tile, and that tile gives them 1 block of mobility reduction when they pass near it.
so if they go through that like clock thingy,
If they go near it within 2 blocks, although it actually doesn't work for non-flying, so you know the Gits isn't gonna actually get boosted by it.
It's
It's only-
basically it's a 1 movement Luna tile you can place basically.
Yeah.
it's pretty flexible, I think.
Yeah, he's honestly a pretty good enabler for the format because he's also a 4-turn attack buff, which is really nice. Compared to
Oh
something
yeah,
like Sprint.
he's got like a Temu faction buff.
Yeah, it's nice because it's Sprint's only like 2 turns, so you can run out of that really fast. But this is like pretty likely the whole match. A lot of games.
Yeah, and even if it were to run out, I mean, he's got Tidal Surge, so
yeah, he can take down fine. So it looks like he is kind of setting up the Mac to try to go punch. Like Mac would reach fine to hit the Freya. I still don't think he would kill though, especially without. He can't get close enough to an ally to get his attack up from his tower.
I guess that's gonna depend on what Freya is using as an accessory.
Is this Michelle 6 stars?
I think his Michelle is 6 stars. 20%, I think, sounds right.
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay, so that's Wings, Michelle.
That's,
Freya seems to be Bracer.
Michelle
I
being
think
6 stars is at least really good
the
here.
Freya looked Bracer to me as well.
Is she last rights too, or?
That's harder to tell. But it's going to be broken here anyways. So here's where the problem is, right? I actually genuinely think his best play here... Actually, I guess Meow didn't bring the Acid Burns. I was going to say, if Meow had brought the Acid Burns, his best play here would genuinely be to do the Mass Protect with the Freya, but because he brought single target, he doesn't really have to. So he can just heal.
I mean, even if he did, couldn't like Freya just use Mass Protect? I don't think the second AoE is going to kill someone.
Yeah, but the point is that you would have to like worry about the heal block from like the Gits follow-up if you can't heal afterwards. So you'd want to like do the Mass Protect for the immunity and then heal up after the Patricia AoEs.
It's
No,
also
like I mean,
reaches down 'cause she
if Buddy had Mass Protect right now, I mean, if he had the AoE, it's still Loon's turn first. So he could Mass Protect, then
Yeah, exactly.
She AoEs, then he heals.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying like if he was able to not Mass Protect that action because Meow didn't bring Aspirants, he didn't have to. He could still just heal. Anyways. He would have been forced to Mass Protect was my point.
Still, that's a ton of burn stacks, I think.
It's a lot, but the young Jessica's healing potential is pretty strong.
Yeah, because you can... Does she have... Oh, she doesn't have... I thought she was like Mass Heal for the double...
So the AoE also does dispels, but yeah, I think Mass Heal would have been made sense here.
Yeah, because like the exclusive gets her and act again now.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
like
used them just away. Sorry, my baby's here. I'm going to be...
No worries, I'll just turn you down a little bit. So I think she would have had to not move to act again, so the way he was positioned, it would have been awkward to... Because you have to not move and you have to not hit anything, I think, to get the act again. So with her casting, she has like really good cooldown. Cycling. With like her 3C and Mass Heal to heal like every turn, sometimes twice a turn. But he's not 6 stars, but yeah, I think he definitely could have brought Mass Heal here, potentially. So, I wonder if he's just going to run away with the Alpha, so you don't lose like a life Although, not like Michelle's going to take a life, so maybe the body block is good.
Not that she ever wants to, but does Michelle actually have single target skills?
I could not tell you.
Like, I'm sure she does have something because the game doesn't strictly do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she gets armor pierce and roar.
Yeah, Polly has armor pierce too. Come to think of it. He is kind of going in here. So the Freya's going to be pretty chipped by the Mac here, so maybe the hope is you've got the basic follow-up from the Alpha can take the Freya or something.
Oh, it's not Racer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
It might be
quite
Bond
some
Varashi. Since when does Mac have Barb? Where did he get that? Oh, he stole it, I bet. From the Freya.
Barb. Yeah.
I
Damn,
forgot.
that would have been some nice damage, actually. Oh, there's 2 tiles now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of strong, actually. And he already used all his
Healing, yeah.
heals. So Freya can... Oh no, he doesn't have Act again. I think he's fine. I don't think Alpha kills. Or does she?
I think you might want to do a Michelle 3C to try to dispel the attack buff on the Alpha. There's pretty decent odds there. The problem is you won't clock it, I guess, automatically from the cast if you don't hit enough stuff. So it's a little sad, but I think he has to weaken the Alpha a bit or he's in danger. Getting rid of the attack buff would definitely do it. Yeah, he really might have been better off just doing the Mass Protect first anyways, honestly. Even with not having to worry about the heal block, just to get... Wow. That certainly hurt the Mac. How far does this flow reach? 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4... Is it hitting enemies that gives her the extra stacks, or is it hitting anything? It's just 2 anyways.
2.
So if she 3C'd forward, I guess that doesn't really accomplish much for her. She's still not going to have enough to act again. I don't think there's any huge rushes to do here. Maybe on the Gits, but I don't think he needs to rush that much. The Freya could, or the Alpha could also go for the Sissy here. No, he just goes for the Freya. I mean, that makes sense. And he gets into position so the Patricia will be able to single target next turn. Yeah, Freya does die. And then I assume you just heal and rush the Gits. Nope, he just saves it. Alright, what is he going to do about this Alpha that still has a turn of Patricia buff? Yeah. I mean, nobody's ever really claimed that Freya is remotely one of the best tanks in this format. I do think Loon could have avoided that a little bit more if he'd just done the Mass Protect first with Freya, because her action is the most useless, and it saves your healer actions for later in the turn. Just not get comboed like that.
I mean, I think he had to heal. Like, something was going to die to the amount of AoEs coming in.
Well, I think he wouldn't have died to the next I don't think anything was low enough to die to the next, like to the Patricia 3C. I don't think. So I think you could have Mass Protected and then done your big heal with like the YJS to heal twice or whatever.
I think YJS herself was at like 20% health or something.
Was she that low from just an Alpha 3C? Yeah, it's not like Alpha was low on health. It shouldn't have done that much damage, I would think. I mean, I guess this is a 4-star hero.
With 600 defense.
Yeah, but...
And 11,000 base HP.
Mm-hmm. Its alpha doesn't really hit that hard unless she's injured, you know?
Oh, she has to hit 3 for that, huh?
Yeah.
The game's over pretty much, right?
Yeah. The alpha could clean up half this stuff by itself. No, so I mean, if Loon survived the early game rush, I think he has a real shot at winning Bite and Bit. I don't think it was over just because
I
Michelle
think
and
Young
just
just needed the double heal turn, like the mass.
yeah.
Mass heal turn.
But like to Bite and Bit's point, I don't think he really lost. Like the Michelle Just AoE combo could absolutely very easily overwhelm Flo once the game gets closer. He just had to survive the early turns, which he didn't. But there's not like there's no win con for Loon there. Alright, looks like Mikey is going to play Rice Crew. So I'll go ahead and swap over to that, because this is about done. I don't think the Michelle solo carries the game or anything here. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, Flo has 3C left still in terms of healing. And I guess Michelle could 3C again, but...
If she survives, maybe...
I don't think Gitz can kill.
Isn't Gitz killing her?
I don't think so. I think she's too chipped. She has no attack buff because of the Michelle 3C earlier. So she does have super effectiveness versus infantry and lancers right now, though, so maybe she does kill.
Yeah.
We'll see how many troops she ends up with here. Oh, he could battle support too for more troop damage even. Yeah. This might kill. That's a full troop heal. That should kill.
What upgrades did she take?
She has infantry lancer advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that apply to troops too on that skill?
Yes.
Oh. I meant her attacking troops, if that changes your answer.
It applies to Gitz's poison bat mages, yes. But
Okay,
she does win.
got it. Thank you.
The troops actually still only 3-ticked, not 2-ticked, even with the class advantage buff. How much damage is she going to take from this Patricia? 0.7. I think she doesn't die even if she AAs to AoE with her 3C here. Problem is, she also doesn't actually kill the Gitz or anything. And Young Jess dies to a like alpha basic, and Michelle's dead to the Mac basic. So it is still like a losing game. We'll see what he does here action-wise, though, if he's going to try to pull something out. I think it's hard, though.
Why is everyone muted? What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
They're just shy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he goes for the healing, but this isn't going to make him live. I don't think. It doesn't get the infantry high enough for the tech. Oh, and she had a skill ready to pick from the slot machine.
I guess Michelle is Tiamat, but... Or is her exclusive on normal?
No, her exclusive is a weapon.
Yeah, I think she's probably
like
Tiamat. I think Tiamat makes the most sense.
What the fuck are those names?
I should mention that anybody, the nickname thing.
What the fuck?
I gave one to everyone in Waifu Wars. I should mention, anyone who's not on my friends list yet for Waifu Awards should send me an invite. I think you...
Maybe I should.
Where are you, Moondoggy?
Who is local Tindo?
Local Tindo is Depor, because he's the Dem Tindo for my server, you know? He's a duck.
Gotcha.
So he's the local Tindo.
Got it.
Where was Moon? I don't remember what his name is. Is he offline? I thought he was on.
I think I got to add you, Osman.
Yeah, I think you probably do have to add me.
Let me boot.
Here you are, Whale Dog.
What the fuck is this?
That's Grenshiel, aka Naker, aka Listel, because he's changing his name all the time, so nobody knows who he is.
He was also She out at some point during playoffs because he was fighting He in.
Oh. So we've got the team Himiko here. We'll see how toxic this is as the season goes on. Himiko is a really strong hero. Yeah, so Volk, there's 911, which is your alt, and then there's your main, which joined later, which was in prison as the follow-up, you know? But I need to add like one for like Lone Bird and stuff. Like those who joined this season. Alright, so he takes a second pick Theon. I think Mikey's really been enjoying using Theon. He's just like a unit that's been meshing with him for whatever reason. Ice takes the close. I think that's probably the best healer form there, yeah. The problem is she has low, like, sustain, and Theon has really high sustain. So...
How is gonna Rise fare against Theon and Himiko AoE?
That's the thing. So I think the Close I think was his strongest healer pick there. I think it's better than the Melania, but it's still going to be pretty rough. He could take the Betty to try to kill the Theon if he attacks too often. Yeah. I actually think this is legitimately a Betty pick game. And then he has to try to hope to get TJS, Marielle, or Melania for a little bit more healing to try to survive long enough for Betty to kill stuff. I think he also has to ban Agnes, but he hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't ban Agnes, he ain't winning.
Yeah. It's just too much extra AoE and gives him Mikey enough healing to live the Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and he also picked heal then. No, I think Betty's going to do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's true, the fixed damage reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is... He should take Sherry at this point, I think, to try to do something, but even Sherry doesn't cope very well with the Hilda aura.
I don't think Sherry's doing anything without crits. And even if she does, like, Agnes is going to revive them. So...
Yeah, that's true.
Looks tough.
Maybe Werner, because he's got sneak attack to try to kill something, although the Hilda aura. Maybe the Ledin, honestly, then, because Ledin can try to pull stuff out of the Agnes aura while killing it at the same time, or at least attempt to. He has to get really close for that first, but I don't see what other options he has. Also, this 5th pick Bozel could absolutely wreck Rice Crew.
Yeah, it looks pretty tough, I ain't gonna lie.
The Mac is fine too.
Playing, even.
Yeah, the Mac is fine too, even as like an attack buff and a booster for the Theon and stuff. Because he doesn't have attack buff for the team right now.
The thing is, Werner can't even try to kill Himiko.
You would have to go for the Agnes, just because you can't crit through the Hilda aura. So you have to directly kill the Agnes and then try to kill something else if you're somehow alive. But I think that's tough.
He's so fucked.
Yeah. This is not looking pleasant for Rice Crew here. I think that so we moved the healer pick one. Like last season, we had like 2 of the really strong healers allowed in like that pick one category, and now we moved back down to 1. And it's gonna be pretty hard to fight AoE, honestly, unless you have a lot of really good off healers built.
What was the other healer on meta?
Yeah, so it was like you were allowed to pick 2 of Almeida, Elma, Lugner, and Sissy, I think were the ones in the pick 2.
And
Elma. Yeah, Elma makes a lot of
And
sense.
Flo, I think, was in there too at the time. But since we dropped it back down to pick 1, we put Flo back out. So it's just pick 1 of Almeida, Elma, Lugner, and Sissy.
Yeah, I mean, Almeida doesn't dispel that much, but the reflects are pretty strong.
Yeah, Almeida was solid. The cross map debuffing could help kill damage. The reflect and then mass heal for turn 2 was it made her not quite Elma tier, but she was probably the second best healer after Elma.
I think the thing for Almeida going is that well, she doesn't heal as much as Elma does.
Oh, I found I ran Almeida on like ladder longer than a lot of people did, and I actually found she healed so much HP, especially single target.
She heals, actively heals. I mean, Elma does the reactive healing.
Yeah.
But
Elma
I think Almeida is more like flexible in a sense, and the debuffs are pretty strong. Like if you land that strong, like attack down and damage down debuff on that primary carry, it's fucking over.
Like Almeida, Lugner are definitely pick 1 healer worthy. They're really strong. They're too strong to be in the general hero pool.
Yeah.
It's just.
But I mean, a ton of characters that are allowed in this format, like they were like, I guess, designed with Rosen existing.
Yeah, Rosen and Liana being banned is a big deal.
And those both are banned, so like Theon, for example, I think it's going to be a pain in the ass for tank pushes at the very least. Because like I guess it would be too complicated, but there are some characters that are alright for tank push, but are absolutely strong and same for rush buffs.
Yeah.
Like Bernhard, for example.
Hey, Valabar.
We're back.
I think that there's very specific tank push boxes that work in this format, and if you don't run all of like Mariandal, 6-star Licorice, and stuff like that, like these off healers that can do other stuff, it's really, really hard to successfully tank push in this format, especially cutting it down to pick 2 for the healer. So I thought these had cavalry movement. I guess it's infantry. Okay. I was gonna say, I think she's gonna get slowed down by the water now, but no. Oh, he actually puts the terrain thing on the Warner. I guess that makes sense since with these troops, like everything on this map is terrain. Except for the actual ship tiles. Yeah, he went offense stance. I mean, I think he wanted to try to threaten to take the life off of something. Is he having Grenier faction buff instead of Ledin? He is. Yeah, here's the Agnes problem. I will say the whole team is unbuffed here. But I think it's going to be unplugged. Actually, I don't think Theon is Dark, but Bozil is, so he'll have a buff. So
what did I miss? Sorry.
Not much. Warner's getting kind of beat up by AoEs, and Agnes is keeping Mikey's team pretty healthy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if the what's the skill from those called Aurora Ring?
The one that gives them the 50% healing thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
The
Aurora Ring. I mean, I guess these posts are nice, but I think I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think must heal would be better. She needs to heal like every other turn.
I didn't even think she had it, because yeah, that's the problem with Aurora Ring and with like her 3C is you have ridiculously long cooldowns.
Yeah. It's like with mass healing and healing hands has a long mass cooldown, but since it kinda gives you like a Liana proc on the center of the target, you can somewhat AoE dispel with mass healing.
Yeah, I think he's still gonna have problems though. It's just too many things hitting him for only one healer.
But yeah, it's too long cooldowns and whatnot.
And it's one healer against like 4 AoE DPS, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think there are some characters that are strong, like for example Rosin or Liana. Like the problem with Liana is it should be so fucking strong in rush boxes.
Yeah, that's exactly why we don't allow Liana. Is like there's debate before last season.
For tank push, it'd be like okay, I guess it levered the like feel. But for rush boxes, she's too fucking strong.
Yeah, that was exactly the problem. Is there was a debate before last season of like, oh, should we throw Liana into the pick ones? And it's like no, because it's just going to be a buffer rush boxes.
I guess like the way you could solve it, but I think the main problem is like you guys don't like own the game, so you can do like simple changes with like ease of access.
Yeah.
But the easy way to fix it would be like if you're playing a tank push box, there are certain characters you can slot and someone you cannot slot, but without like a proper interface or something, it becomes too messy and complicated to keep a track on.
Yeah, I think fundamentally it's always going to be kind of hard to make tank push viable without allowing too powerful heroes. Like we're not going to allow Rose in this format because Rosen just makes a lot of heroes that we want to work not work.
Destroys a ton of old heroes.
Yeah,
but the problem is like there are a ton of like new characters that were designed with Rosin existing in mind, so it kind of throws things off.
Yeah, so that's why like one idea I had was I came up with like a prospective ban list for a really low power hero season, where we ban a lot of heroes that are allowed in Waifu Wars right now, but I think it'd be pretty complicated to get something actually somewhat decent. And plus, you know, people want to pick their favorite heroes, and some of those heroes are like, you know, the season 12, season 11 type heroes.
Yeah, I guess you guys have a kind of left a tough job in trying to please everyone.
Yeah,
so everyone
exactly.
wants to do different shit.
Yep.
Like I don't want to make it sound like I dislike Meow because I like the guy a lot, but he's always going to find a way to like create the optimal way of dealing with certain buttons.
Ooh, he's got the heal reverse on Theon.
Holy fuck, that's so much. The Betty procs are doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's the Hilda damage reduction, but
Hilda destroys Betty's damage.
But the heal reversal is good because Agnes can't not heal this Theon. Like if she attacks, she will heal. If she 3Cs, or she'll like if she attacks, she'll hurt him. If she 3Cs, she'll hurt him. She will maybe not quite kill him because it's 50% and it's 3x heal with 1650, so that's like 48
that's like
over 2. So
really,
she won't quite
really shit luck because I think Betty proc is like 30% of
that
inflicting a
answers that
debuff.
question, I guess.
What are you gonna say, JB?
I've just been wondering for a while, like, how Warner's range was supposed to work, since presumably he's Nail, which is why he didn't get the silence from the sealing technique, but it stayed saying 0 range.
Yeah, that's true.
But like,
that was just the no normal attack. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't know how Himiko's skill worked.
Well, I think the double attack would have been better now.
Well, it wouldn't have reached, right? Double attack's only 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know how Warner works.
Yeah, I get you. So he could try to grab the Himiko with Let him, but it'll just get teleported back. That's the only thing. He could try to grab Theon too, I guess.
Himiko's too fucking annoying to deal with if you're.
Yeah, so he can kill the Theon with Let him, because it'll also drag it out of the Agnes range, I think. Because it's 5 blocks.
But I think even if he does that, like Bozil is going to fucking wreck him.
Yeah, Bozil is just going to destroy him, for sure. Close is in range, and she's not on Bracer, so she also only has single target heal left, too.
Maybe she's Holy Ring.
Let's hope so.
Surely no one tank pushing in Waifu Wars would have silenceable healers. Because that would be pretty cringe.
That would be super cringe. That would be unheard of, right, guys? Right? Right?
I kind of thought he should have at least taken Theon before moving Grenier up.
I don't know if just me.
Just
just
to get pieces off the board. But I guess he really wants to save it for Bozil.
Tank push seems so miserable against AoE.
It is. Because fundamentally, all of their AoE reactive healers are too strong. So like Elma's allowed in a pick one, but anybody with a brain is just banning Elma if they're playing AoE.
Even if Rosen was allowed and Elma wasn't, no AoE player is going to let you have Rosen anyway. So.
Like it's just fundamentally with the first pick waifu thing, like you're never gonna get a very strong tank healer comp through ban pick, which is why it's always
I
not
guess
that
that's
strong.
what like hurts tank pushers the most.
Because like it's the same thing. Like if you're playing against really heavy single target tank bust kind of players, like you're not gonna get a good tank. You're gonna get like Freya or something because they're gonna ban like the pick 2 tanks and Ledin or whatever, and you'll get Freya, and Freya just kind of gets wrecked.
Yeah.
It's hard to balance with the way the format works ban pick wise.
And you're not gonna get the good healers either.
Yeah, like you just can't really get a super strong draft. So the boxes that tend to succeed that have tanks in them is the boxes that aren't dedicated tank push. It's got a couple meta tanks, a couple of the strong healers, like a pick 1 healer, and then something like Agnes, something like Mary Handel. That can tank push.
Would it be like open for debate for next season to like check how the tired characters work with tank pushers? For like, because like I'm not playing tank push this season either, but like fundamentally, as you said, tank pushers are gonna have a rough time because of the waifu system.
So we've looked at changing these in the past, right? Like that's half of the reason the boon thing was a thing last season. I don't know how in the know you are on what the rules were last season, but like depending on your captain, there were certain perks on like, oh, you can not first pick.
I remember the boon system, but I think it was like overly complicated.
It was really complicated, yeah. So like it's hard to like do stuff like not first picking waifu. It just, I think most people.
Just like for example, just for like tank pushers, say they can have 2 tier 1 healers instead of just 1. Like stuff like I don't know if that's the exact solution.
Yeah,
it'd be more flexible.
I think that there is definitely a debate for allowing pick 2 of the healers instead of pick 1. So I think that the reason we moved back down to pick 1 is we also wanted to ban some of the really toxic AoE. Like we banned Kruger, for example, but I think we would have to ban.
I mean Kruger in this format.
Yeah, right. Like we banned some stuff like Kruger. Lavina stayed in pick 1, stuff like that. But I think we would have to do even more aggressive bans if we wanted to stick with pick 1 as the healer.
Yeah. Oh, Hard Rock. Oh my god, Betty's doing fucking nothing. It's depressing to watch.
It is really sad.
What's
She
your
can't even.
attack number from Betty? Oh, he's also good.
It's-
She's
it's-
also
Oh, he
attack
stole
down.
her breeze again.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the Betty has wings, I'm pretty sure, but she just cannot reach because it keeps getting stolen or dispelled.
What is that? I guess I've never seen.
So the Bozal
I've never
actually
used Escalating.
doesn't have super great range because of the way the units are positioned here. So the
My God,
Bozal's
Betty's casting is so ass.
it is really bad.
I guess move Betty.
I think you move close first, let the Bozal move to potentially hit that with the Betty. It's not like Bozal can hit anything this turn because of the way the Ledin and Agnes are positioned. It's blocking the two like attacking blocks. So you may as well heal
I
at the
guess,
close
but-
first.
Oh yeah, he's got some priority.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do when she single heals?
She pulses out a little extra heal.
And a dispel. Okay.
For allies in a.
Yeah.
in
He
a
does
true
move
love.
the.
From
I
the
guess it's good to
3C.
get the
From the
ninjutsu
3C,
debuff
the healing.
out of the way. I
Did
guess.
he wanted her in Bozal range just for an extra ally hit?
I don't know.
Yeah, and that Betty's casting makes her talent proc from 4 tiles, so Ledin wasn't in range before. Now it is. So if Bozal AoEs, it's going to count Ledin as a target. It wasn't before, but I don't know. Yeah, it's abysmal damage.
Yeah, like Betty wants your whole team AoE'd, not single targeted.
Yeah. There was a season that I fought Rice Crew where his Betty actually has pretty good attack, all things considered, if she has like an attack buff and her talent active and stuff. I don't know what god he's on this game. It must be attack god, but this looks lower than I've seen it in the past. But like he had like 2200 attack or something on her.
I mean, she lost her attack buff and also lost the had the attack down buff.
Yeah.
Dion, I think.
But yeah,
I don't know if she does 7k.
but she's done a lot before against me. Like I attacked with like my 15k HP Mariandel.
The thing is, when you face Betty, people like who are experienced facing Betty know that if you pick like Hilda, Betty isn't killing anything ever.
Yeah.
Because the procs aren't enough. They're too low damage.
So let's look at the situation here, right? So Agnes has her 3C and the Bonk. I do think it's weird that he brought Holy Word this game, not Pleiades Ray. I will say, I do think that's strange. Himiko has her 3C, and she still only has like the single target heal. And she actually can't reach anything meaningful because of the Moby down.
Yeah. It's mindful.
Grenier on Bristol Molders is a very sad boy.
Yeah. 3-move cav movement is pain on this map. So I
The
think
good
that...
news is that the skill doesn't dispel first.
Yeah. And Bozal's not ready to AoE, but I mean the problem is Close is so far away from having an AoE skill. But she can get a little bit of healing on the Betty here, I think. From the
She was
but I mean, I actually think you don't want to heal Betty right now. Because like if you want to deal some meaningful damage, you need her to drop HP.
Why?
Because of her exclusive works, she deals more fixed damage the lower her HP is.
Oh.
I'm
will say, he
sure
did get a
you'd
clock on
rather
the
her
Betty.
in a position to live over.
The thing is, I don't think she dies to AoE. She's got 2 AoE damage reduction, but I don't know if Himiko has like snipe.
No,
so Himiko brought AoE only. I will say the Betty is passive silence, so she's not going to revive versus AoE or anything.
No, but she still takes 30% less damage from AoE.
That was a pretty good proc damage-wise there.
How did she
Yeah,
heal that
if there
much?
wasn't Hilda there, I think Emiko's dead.
The Agnes or somebody gave her regen, or maybe she stole it or something. That was like 2 heals though, which is I'm not sure. Did Agnes actually?
I don't know what
she did.
the
Okay.
threshold is for her proc, but I think it's 30% extra fixed damage. depending on how low her health is.
Ooh, I had the Moby
Well,
down.
that's bad.
Yeah, that is bad. The
Oh,
Moby
it's
down
just
on the
bad.
Leaden.
Yeah.
And on the Grenier.
And the what's it called? Iron Helmet.
Yeah, I think it
No,
must have been
didn't-
Bonnet on the Himiko.
Didn't proc either, so.
Alright, so I
Yeah.
think Moon and Loon are fighting. So we can take a look at that.
Loon.
Yeah, the Moon-Loon combo.
Moon. This is lunacy.
So this will be Jess versus what is Moon running? Maya? No,
Alright,
Diva.
I was going to add you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I already put the game. You're Ozma, right?
I'm Ozma, yeah.
Lang.
It's just Ozma in game,
She
yeah.
is game?
Capital O Z M A
Friends.
on Dragon Cave.
Fuck.
Alright, let's look at these drafts here. We've got Sophia, Albedo, Luke.
What's your server?
Dragon Cave.
Oh, Dragon Cave, okay.
Got Maskiel on YJS this game
Dragon Cave.
versus Maya, Deed, Pepsi, Theon, Vincent.
Alright. I said my invitation.
Alright, cool. Vincent is Meteor, right, to get buffed by Pepsi?
Yeah.
So the Vincent's going to be pretty problematic. He does a lot of damage. He doesn't have like...
Oh, this is fucking... Oh, God. Who the fuck is that character?
Oh?
The one that looks like a robot. I can't distinguish him.
Theon?
Theon? That's just his whale skin.
I don't fucking... What the fuck is that? Holy shit, I didn't know he looked like that.
Yeah, the crazy mask and everything for his EOL.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck is
They went
this?
through a short phase of just silly EOLs.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't...
Because like that was right
I wanted
around
to
like
see
Kids and V2 too.
Moon's been telling everyone that Baron is fucking busted in Rush.
Mm.
The only Scrim I saw him play, he actually lost to.
You're just saying he's just a bite and bark. Fuck,
So-
I said it wrong.
I wonder
Sorry,
if...
my dyslexia is kicking in.
Oh, no worries. I was wondering if he's gonna do like really aggressive positioning with like the Luke or anything to like try to get TJS in to hit something before they all come in and murder him.
Who will you like snipe first?
I don't know. The problem is like the
Luke.
Vincent is the really scary thing, right? The Vincent and the Pepsi are the really annoying things. Theon's a pest, but Loon has a fair amount of healing in this team. Since both he did bring Maskiel and Young Jessica this game and onto Sophia this game, so he has a lot of
Oh.
sustain.
He did bring Maskiel this time around.
Oh, he moves Maya
What
just
the
straight
fuck are
forward.
those troop skins? Forest Priest? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
apparently.
saw that there's a new holy troop, like a damage dealer troop. Oops.
So I feel like you put this Maya forward as bait for TJS to snipe. And it's probably still worth it though, I feel like, for Loon. Because if you... I mean, maybe. I mean, what is she going to hit? She's going to Frost Dragon Breath. Just Luke? That's not even super worth it, honestly. So maybe you can just ignore it.
No, she reaches all 3 of them.
I thought it was 5 blocks.
Yeah, she's flying.
So she moves 3 forward. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so he does kind of have to address that.
Maya actually is strong here.
Yeah.
Because of the damage debuff she applies.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think Vincent doesn't have any like innate damage boosters, right? Like he's just
I mean, his talent
Attack,
is
I think?
AoE damage up.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
talent
but
is
I think AoE damage counts as skill damage. The calculations seem like kind of
yeah,
wonky.
they're not clear on that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's AoE skill damage.
Okay.
Surely.
Um.
Because like I who is that? I think like some bonds take like AoE damage up, like Bernhard's or Autokratos. And when I tested them, it was a skill damage.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I believe that then.
So I'm guessing it's skill damage, so it will work multiplicatively with the damage debuff that Maya applies.
But like, since he has turn power, I almost wonder if it's not worth just taking a life off of the Vincent with T-Jess and then using Luke to kill the Maya and then just TP back with Puppet. Something like that. I guess she doesn't actually reach Vincent unless she breezes. So.
Genesis casting do again. She can act again from 2.
Oh, T-Jess? Yeah. She reaches.
The Vincent? If she needed to breeze, right? Because she'd need 4 range to hit him.
Yeah, she gets 4 range if she stepped her. Because her
you're right. You acted. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I would have just 2-tapped the Vincent away from the team. But
we've got the Tenya here.
Ouch.
Oh shit.
It was pretty greedy to not use 3C as well.
Yeah, but even then, I think 3C wouldn't have killed because Maya's holy.
So it was a double bad luck, right? It was the attack buff dispelled and attack buff dispelled and attack debuff dispelled. You know, and then
language is all about.
Yeah, and then not using the 3C is a no advantage versus the maids who are already in infantry for DR tech anyways. Like, that's just rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly think I would have just killed the Vincent. I think the Vincent and the Pepsi are the scary things in this draft in terms of actually killing the team.
I mean, I guess if you thought you will one-shot Maya, it's a good trade, but I don't think it would have killed either way because like Genesis damage comes from the advantage.
Well, but so versus Vincent, you'd be fine. You'd 100% kill with your 3C because he had attack.
Yeah, she's 100%. Yeah, I agree on that. What I meant was like I don't think killing Maya there was a bad call. I mean, he was unlucky, right?
Yeah.
But also, I don't think 3C is killing here because of you don't have the class advantage. Versus...
Well, so it'd still work for the troops at least.
Does Book show up on attacks like that?
I'm not sure.
Because like he wasn't T-Star, so.
Oh, it's going to hurt so fucking much.
Yeah. So this is why I think it would have probably been better to just 2-tap Vincent in the first place. We've got a heal block on the Luke.
Too.
Yeah. Moby down on the Albedos and nothing's guarded. For D-Lit.
Theon actually did that too.
Oh, Theon did it?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so D-Lit could also come in and kill like whatever she wants if she's.
What did Sophia use first turn? What's
Mass heal. So she has her 3C.
So she doesn't have Mass Resistance.
No.
Okay.
Oh, so he hits stuff with the Divine right here, but the problem is that means Y just doesn't act again, so she's only going to heal once. I think you start with a Mass heal and then you 3C there, so you get the Luke cleansed
that's
and then healed.
What I thought. That would have been the play. Because now, I mean, look, it's gonna revive, but
yeah.
I mean, it's maybe it's not about calling in the sense that he can act again with Mass heal afterwards and
like next turn
act again, so the cooldown is shorter.
How big is the death AoE thing that Vincent does? 3 blocks? Okay.
Yeah.
So everything is in range if he does take a life off of this. So here's the problem with not being 6 stars is if he was 6 stars, this 3C would be on like a 2-turn cooldown right now. And then with the heal from Sophia to Windbloom, she would literally be able to 3C again next turn.
That's not 6 stars.
No, it's 4 stars on his Young Jessica. That's the problem he has.
Oh, that's big.
So she's not going to get her 3C back remotely soon.
I like Young Jessica a lot, but she's garbage. You fucking need every advantage you can get.
Like she's a legitimately good healer with the cast because she has really good sustained healing output with the cast for quick 3C cooldown, but without that, the 3C is so long.
I guess especially versus AoE now. Like
Yeah, like with the cast and wind blooms on her, her 3C has like a 1 turn cooldown, you know?
Yeah, but I
So-
guess he thought he needed the forest breeze for
The spells, yeah, I don't
the
know.
spells, but I mean, what dangerous debuffs are here? Like,
So Theon spams a lot of debuffs.
I guess, but I think he has Sophia too, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know about extra spelling power because there's Theon, then who else? Vincent? Does Vincent apply some debuffs?
He does like passive block, and then I think he rolls 1 random debuff on the 3C or something.
Let's see.
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh yeah, passive block with detect. Right.
With the passive, yeah, on the skill.
Oh, that didn't kill. Is it going to kill on the way down?
Nope. Too much hero
You
HP
can
on
call
the
it. Yeah, that's one thing. It's going to. Oh damn!
Look at all those bleed stacks.
Oh, at least she has sanction.
Just like on her period.
So I will actually say can the D-Lit reach the YJS? Because she only has the
How
passive
much
guard right now.
damage is Theon bleeding stacks? 0.1, 0.5.
Oh, for the
what's
stacks?
attack,
Yeah.
What's attack on Theon? I mean, it's kind of low, I guess.
Yeah, no, actually no, it's with an attack buff. That is kind of
Even
low.
if with the full stack, it's like
He's boots.
Oh, he's boots, you're right. So it would kill Luke, but only barely, but he'll heal before he does it. I think. I mean, I guess D-Lit, yeah, D-Lit's already used Sea Miracles anyway, so you may as well just heal before you Luke. She's also Glory of the World. I don't know if that revive triggers before the puppet revive.
I'm pretty sure it's after. It triggers on her second life.
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is a rough spot.
So what does the D-Lit reach? She does reach Young Jessica.
Here we go. I think
Oh,
Shield Bash would have been good here.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, he's so fucked.
Oh, and the clock. That's so over. The heal block on Sophia too. With all those Theon stacks, there's no way she auto cleanses it with the 3C. That's bad.
Does Theon fix the ignore? Like,
Oh, she did.
She got the lucky dispels, yeah. Look at that. She had like
Wow.
6 debuffs or something of bleed, and then the heal block, and then she actually got the heal block off. Wow.
oh, she also dispelled heal buffing herself. Does Theon fix the damage ignore immunity?
I think the spinners do, but not the debuff stack.
Okay.
I wonder if this heals Theon too much that a Luke sanction no longer kills.
Yeah, I'm not
So-
sure, especially because Luke's not full health. Now she is
That's
actually, I
rough.
guess, after the death effect.
Losing John Jess here is
17. But he's on a tree.
Healing.
I think Luke can kill, I think.
Yeah.
I suppose he
100%.
probably wants to be saving sanction for this Pepsi though. Oh, but he didn't bring hide. Never mind.
So I think what you actually do here is you have Luke run up, sanction, puppet swap, puppet finishes off the Maya. Oh, Theon still guards, so he's guarding the Maya. But I think sanctioning to kill Theon and kill Maya, because the Maya clocked, right? So she's still a big problem going into next turn as well. Would have been good, and then you just have to...
I guess, but what's left for
Pepsi?
Moon? I mean, I get Pepsi, but Pepsi doesn't reach.
Yeah. So that's why I
Yeah,
think he
right.
should have tried to
That's
kill
just
both, because like now he's gonna have to eat a Maya action next turn, and then Vincent will still be ready to AoE again
Well,
too.
he has Prio.
Oh, you're right. He does with Prio, because Pepsi has not moved
So
yet.
he can kill
And like Maya's all hero HP, so like sanction wouldn't have.
Yeah, I think.
Well, sanction into puppet
with-
basic was my point,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
because the sanction would kill a Theon, and it would heavily chip the Maya enough that the puppet basic would then kill. Was my thought. So you get 2 kills with 1 Luke action, and then you're just fighting Vincent a D-Lit who's fighting a tank and a Pepsi who can't reach anything, you know?
Stays out of Pepsi range again. Steve dies.
Yeah, ouch.
T-Jess dies. Wow, that skill's way better now.
So who died here?
Vincent does so much damage.
Oh shit, that's not bueno.
No, it's not bueno.
I guess.
Well, but like, even if you kill him,
D-Lit.
you only kill him once, so like he's still just gonna AoE and hit you again. I guess he gets the damage down that way, but like you're gonna get AoE'd by him 3 times in a row without healing that, not just 2. Like that's the thing about Vincent, is killing him helps your opponent as much as it helps you.
But
like
you could like ignore him now, no? Like
now you can, yeah.
He's got no cooldowns now.
So I mean, he can go sit in the fog next turn to kill Sophia.
Yeah, I guess that's an option too.
Who has turn prior? I'm not sure.
Moon.
I don't know, I think you get your Sophia kill if you try to kill that Vincent there, Wally. I think the 3 AoEs is too much. And Sophia would die. Because it'll trigger 1 death AoE, and then he'll use his skill. And then he'll also trigger the other death AoE. I think.
How would you win this game, Ozma? Do you think it's winnable?
I think the Pepsi's really hard to address with the puppet dead.
What skills does Didrit have? I mean, the Didrit, does she have?
She doesn't have anything meaningful.
Yeah, so she's useless.
So I think that in terms of dealing with the Pepsi, though, you kind of had to keep Puppet alive for Luke to be able to clean up the Pepsi, right? Because ideally you want to have like the Puppet basic the Pepsi and then Luke clean it up or something. So
Lucretia has now 3 range, right?
Yeah, 3 range. The thing is, if you double kill the Vincent like that, then don't you just get spanked by the Maya after Vincent has now AoE'd you twice from dying? Like, I don't think that really, I don't think you live doing that. I don't think there's a way you address that. The Maya clocked her 3C and she had Ice Dragon Breath ready too. Both of which would like massively hurt you. You take the damage either way, but at least it was spaced out this way.
Damn,
and you don't have to eat a Maya AoE.
Oh, Luke's dead. Game's over.
But yeah, Luke died. So
I think
letting Vincent get all 5 of his AoEs off is the worst thing that could have happened.
I just think the problem is the Maya also getting a skill in the other path.
I think Loon had somewhat a chance if he had killed Vincent there with Darkseid to heal up.
No, I mean, but then Sophia's just already dead.
Yeah, but Sophia was dead regardless because the heal block. She was going to die. I don't think Moon was gonna let her leave another turn.
I mean, Moon, I think like instead of before he got tenyoed by your Maya, he should have just 2-tapped the Vincent away from his team and dealt with everything else.
Yeah,
I think in hindsight, Mosma's idea was to get the better shot, but how does the saying go? Like, we are all generals after the war.
Yeah, I think killing the Vincent early was definitely the right plan. I think it was the later that I think that you get the extra Maya AoE if you kill him there.
Am I confusing characters, or does Vincent get like a damage penalty when he dies?
He loses a 30% damage, yeah, after he triggers his first.
I mean, that's still pretty huge.
Yeah, it is. It's 1 turn. It's not permanent or anything, but yeah.
I mean, it basically means even it's 1 turn only, it means he can go in the same very turn and expect a big.
Yeah, I think you definitely had to take at least 1 Vincent life there. I think taking 1 Vincent life and then using Luke to kill the Maya for free and swapping back would have been pretty strong, because then you're really just have to deal with the Pepsi.
I agree.
All right, who's playing now?
What do you guys think about the choice of skills on Lucretia?
I think he brought what, Cleanse, Sanction, and Mass Attack?
Reaper.
No, she brought
Reaper, yeah.
Cleanse and Sanction.
Reaper, Cleanse, Sanction. I think that makes sense. I mean, cleanse is whatever, but any single target.
I think, I don't know. I mean, Scythe is really good. Do you guys think
The 3C for the
3C would have been
healing.
better
The problem is the Vincent does the
for
passive
the constant
silence.
healing? Hmm.
So like the
Yeah.
passive silence could cancel the 3C healing, and then you
Yeah,
don't have.
but I think he will have been able to kill Maya with Lucretia
Mm,
if she had the 3C because of the holy advantage.
yeah, I mean, I think Lucretia probably kills Maya even without, like, just with generic single
I mean,
target, as
I
long
mean,
as she doesn't get tenyoed, you know.
I mean,
Don't get 10.
I'm saying even if the 10-year proc happened,
Mm.
I think she kills Maya through that because of the holy advantage is way high.
The problem is getting through the infantry troops at that point, right? If it's the
Yeah.
same tenure luck that the T just had, where you both lose attack buff and get attack debuff, killing those troops gets really, really hard.
Yeah, because of they can't take the proc damage because of Maya's passive. Yeah, I mean, who else had a well-built Maya too? C808, I think. And she's like the set a little bit tanky.
It's just
Even
infantry
without-
troops being infantry troops, right? Like their DR tech and stuff.
But I mean also the fixed proc immunity helps along with the HP. Because it means like
10 cast, just letting you know, and she's got bonkers enchants. It's just when you're on attack god plus no attack buff, she just isn't doing much.
I also want to
was
say
that?
you're a bad
Oh,
sport for not
Moon's-
warning us when you were going to launch her 3C.
Yeah, that's true. We need to dig a
So you
get that
guys wanted to
1x.
see
The jiggle.
When Maya 3C gets used, you ×1 the game. That's like rule 4 of Langrisser.
It's rule 1 of Waifu Wars.
Exactly. Which supersedes rule 4 of Langrisser. Damn. One of these days, this scam shop will have skin vouchers for not crystals, and I'll be happy.
Alright, I can't stand to watch another Moon game. He's a dog, and I hate dogs.
Who else is playing? Like just out of curiosity, because we did just watch Moon.
Sabito versus...
Wallian and Bite, did they ever actually start?
Are they starting? Because we can take a look at that.
And I meant like I'm going to go.
Okay, that's fine. I'll see you later, supporting. I just mean in terms of seeing more people. We can come back to the Zebido game too, but
yeah, that's all right.
We haven't watched Moon, or sorry, Wally or Bite and Bit yet.
Well, he's going to lose. I can smell him.
No faith in the team.
All right, see ya guys. It was fun.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
So I just want to get this out of the way. In case anybody gets confused, SP Matthew is generally banned for Waifu Wars in his SP form, but Bite and Bit's tier 3 player request was to have access to SP Matthew because we killed like half of his box with bans this season. The Tabby vote is leaning very heavily ban Tabby, but we have not changed the rules for her to be banned yet. And the season hasn't actually started yet. So. But yeah, the rules have not updated saying Tabby is banned, so she is not yet banned. We do not just take whatever the results of a vote are and assume that that is now a rule. That is not how these things work.
Unless.
Second pick Serena. Look at this. What is he gonna do against like a Tatalia pick here?
Be sad.
Be very sad, I feel.
Oh wow, we have a team Helena.
We do have a team Helena. Whoa, duelist. I mean, it's a pick one, Meow, so ultimately whatever is in this slot is also going to get banned. You only like pick one that's not going to get insta-banned, so there's like 40 chess gaming move is like put Lavina as your pick one because he's the only one that might make it through ban pick. If you think Lavina is better than what's gonna get banned instead of him, potentially. But like in general, the pick ones are kind of ubiquitous. This will get banned.
Yo, Ozma, we just got a new player to join Waifu Wars.
Oh, let me take a look.
His name is Fusion. Fusion.
Where is he?
Is this some sort of main chord that I'm too missed chord to understand?
Yeah, he was on. He asked for an invite on main chord.
Oh, cool. I guess. Yeah, send him our way. This is gonna be a huge season. I think we're almost definitely gonna have to split things into groups. I know like we set up the rules so like everybody fights everybody, but we got like way more people joining this season than I expected. So, hey meow.
Yeah, I think I can blow that up.
Who is the Preseason guy now? Which alt is this now?
I think it's an actual.
God damn it, Meow. If it's your fucking account, I'm banning you. You know that,
No,
right?
no, it's not.
I know. I love how you said pussy on too. That's what I said as well.
But the account is since 4 days in main court. I would get suspicious.
I mean, they said they're a returning player. It's not unheard of to leave main court if you're quitting the game.
Yeah, I mean,
and then rejoin main court if you've come back to the game.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Raven actually delete his Discord account, it looks like? I think.
Yeah.
I think he did. If you look in, like, the leadership chat thing where he was there, now he's just, like... I'm forgetting the name of what those hats are called, but, it doesn't show, like, any real information.
The sombrero?
Yeah, sombrero. There you go. Alright, so drafts here, right? I think...
I mean, I think they just put the sombrero on because I still have him in PMs normally.
But there's, like, no information about, like, oh, how long he's been in the server, anything like that. So I think it's just showing that this person used to exist.
Just try
Yeah,
to
I guess he also left Mistward.
Because he's not in, like, the thread anymore either or anything, so yeah.
Yeah, he really did well.
Maybe because he started chatting again and he's like, wait, I'm trying to quit Langrisser, let's not hang out in the Discord. Maybe? I don't know.
That's heavy.
In terms of this game here, I think Bite and Bit is going to have some problems with the Tatalia, but the Serena is actually pretty good against most of this team, unless this is a Cav Kagura.
I mean, he gave Tatalia a third pick. He deserves to lose to her at this point.
The thing is, you do kind of have to ban mages if you're picking Serena, because she can't tank magic unless your allies are hurt. The flow is debatable. P2 flow is always strong, but I don't think he had anything drafted yet that was really scary with it in particular. The fourth pick, Letitia, for a strong buff and enable for everybody is pretty scary. Maybe the Roland can tank the Tatalia. I don't have faith in anything else tanking the Tatalia.
Duelist doesn't self-buff her, right?
Sorry, what'd you say, JB?
I was thinking like Duelist doesn't self-buff on her act again
she
like
does
other
not.
units.
She does not. He doesn't bring tanky troops on Roland, he does bring single target, so the Tatalia can easily kill this.
Ayo, using the new assassins.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at those built troops. They're good. They're really strong. So we apparently have an Overlord badge, not a bracer on the Duelist, because she just immuned and now made a debuff.
Maybe I made a rolled silence. Maybe they added that to her kit yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. This is actually pretty good defense on this Elise. Look at that. But low HP. I bet this is like an attack and defense accessory, actually. Yeah, I think this Tatalia is going to have her pick of the group here in terms of what she kills, even with the Serena command in play. We do have a double Cav Kagura versus the Serena, so that's awkward. The only thing that really wants to actually hit that Serena is the Duelist.
Why did he move Tatalia first?
Is Roland the only AoE here? Yes, because he didn't bring it on either Almeida or...
And this is the 3C, right? And the 3C is a targeted AoE, right? It's the 2C that becomes a line.
Yeah, true.
So... Like, it's good to have discipline in terms of actually killing things, like, killing everything except the Tatalia, but he really doesn't have anything to cope with the Tatalia, because he didn't... Maybe he's going to go for the stealing the hide again. But it's hard with like the Letitia buffs and stuff.
Oh, I do want to
winning by simply killing the Tata?
I mean, it gets improved for him. Like if he kills the Tatalia, there's actually not a lot of stuff here that likes dealing with the Serena with Almeida support. Like I don't think Duelist is one-shotting anything just with fixed, and you've got a bunch of cavalry heroes against a Lancer with actually pretty well-built defense. Like, none of this stuff is actually killing Serena, I don't think. Other than maybe Duelist.
Like, let's be honest. He can just kill the Tatalia first action turn 2 now.
With the...
With
yeah,
what?
you definitely should. With the Roland, right? You move up 4 with the Mac, and then you move 3, move 2, Discipline.
I mean
you can just
Elise
body
or
block.
Roland both can do it.
You can just body block with Duelist.
Can she? Reach... yeah, she can block.
No.
She can run
Yes.
here.
She would have to go very far.
Elise might be able to reach that.
I mean, she reaches the 2 to the left in front of Tata, too. Like, where else are you disciplining from? Where else
It's
you have
4 range
from?
discipline. It's 4 range. You have to block specifically the square to block the Roland.
I don't know how Roland works.
But the Elise can actually
Like I said.
reach regardless. The Elise can go around the bottom pillar and still reach. Yeah, he moved this Tatalia way too aggressive.
This looks not good for Wally. I would have moved Tatalia second to
I will say,
last
I do think it
turn.
was really strange for... Oh, wait, never mind. I see why he... Did he Tatalia mark the Almeida so that the stacks instantly get cleansed so he can stun the Serena with Kagura, was the idea.
No. He marked mech.
Okay, then the Mac cleansed it. Either way, the Mac cleansed... Like, there's no debuff immunities here, so unless this is Bond of Arashi on the Serena, which it actually might be looking at the stat profile, but then the Kagura would be able to stun it, potentially. It might actually be Bond of Arashi, though.
So Roland can't reach now.
Roland can't. Elise could.
Oh, never mind. It is still in range. I thought he was 1 short. If he gets to go 6, move 2.
Oh,
do
because he gets a
4.
+2 move. Was that a breeze, or is that... I think that's a breeze, right?
Yeah, it's a breeze.
He doesn't naturally do that, unlike Pressure. But the Elise also can still reach, and she'll get rid of this attack down by the time she attacks.
Do you think a jab, like...
Not a Javelin, you
think-
should use the 3C versus last rates. With flyer troops.
This
But-
Talia does have kind of low health, huh?
Yeah, it's probably like T-star or something. The int is kind of high.
Oh, wait, Wally, what are you
Isn't Wally
doing?
Tatalia still 5-star?
Is 20%
can
5
tell-
stars or 6 stars?
I would have to change account to check.
Why are you in the worst class?
Oh, you're right. She doesn't have...
Dragon Hands.
Yeah. So it is Bond of Arashi on the Serena. So she is guard dropped, but the Almeida can cleanse it next turn. The Duelist might just go for the kill, though. Because with the Holy Troop's dead, the Duelist definitely kills this arena. The problem is, I don't know you have enough to clean up. Like, Elise takes a life off the Kagura. Duelist kills Serena, and then Elise kills Tatalia next turn. So then you've got, what, Helena and Duelist versus Mac, Roland, Elise. Maybe you do win that if you're Wally, actually. That actually sounds pretty good for him. Because, like, Elise has to pick if she wants to double kill. Like, she has to pick if she wants to kill the Tatalia or double kill the Duelist. Because she's the only one who can double kill the Duelist. And, like, the Helena's a pretty decent cleanup threat. The Tatalia or Duelist are decent cleanup threats.
If Duelist goes in, chains Roland and Serena, then Serena definitely dies. Tatalia's safe from anything one-shotting her.
Well, the Tatalia will die to the Elise, but because she can try to double tap even at this point. Like, she'll probably whiff the first life because she'll have so few troops, but the second should kill. Oh, he doesn't go for the Serena kill though.
Oh. Why was Serena...
The routing light from the Kagura.
Oh. That's probably a better idea.
Yeah, because it just saves the Tatalia.
I was wondering why he didn't chain the Serena.
Yeah,
and if he's not attacking her, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because now that's definitely the better play, yeah, since you moved the Elise so far up. Because now you keep the Tatalia alive, and you still have a Duelist that can't get killed by anything.
Oh, Helena also reaches Mac right now.
Does she really? Wow,
yeah,
I guess
she's 8 move from Tatalia's space, which means she can reach above Duelist, and then she 1 rings around there. Oh, she actually reaches Roland or Mac.
That is so
but, like,
crazy.
I would probably attack into Mac and splash the 2 of them.
I think you kill the Mac with the AoE though if you hit the Roland. He's low.
Maybe I have more faith in Helena. I would have thought that she would have also splash killed the Roland.
Maybe. I don't
That's
have
probably
much
just the safer.
Yeah.
That's probably just the safer thing to do.
This is a massacre.
So the Elise moving up too far was definitely a mistake. Like you have to try to play the Elise killing Tatalia game, keep her safe, and then like try to play Mac, Almeida, and Serena versus the Tatalia Duelist game. Tatalia Helena Duelist.
Who's Tabby main?
Tabby main
Ski.
is Ski.
Who else mains Tabby?
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. Let's take a look at that Zebito versus Moon game that we peeked into the band pick for earlier. So we've got a Silence Deedlit. Must be Theon's work. So, I think Zebito's been trying to do some tank push. This is Sissy healer, but otherwise decent comp here. So Burn has died without seemingly having affected much change. Probably because no mass protect there. He just didn't do anything, I guess. Maybe the get slot machine was mass heal or something, because this is on cooldown of 1 turn. So maybe it was like Sissy plus gets. But yeah, this looks good for Zebito. Unless he just like loses to Pepsi, because that's the thing that can sometimes happen. But I think Theon's pretty well suited to dealing with them. Steal his faction buff or something, you know? I think you can even steal the shield, but it'll go away afterwards. Maybe. I'm not actually sure how that works, if you steal the shield. with the attack. But the gets will become a super crazy, ridiculous long-range sniper and clean up, I think. I think Maya, is she in reach? One short, I think. I think she's in reach. Yeah, I'm not sure, just because like Pepsi's shield is one of those things where like the animation of it like breaking happens kind of after a lot of other effects. So I don't know if that happens like after the troops or what. So I think Pepsi, as long as he keeps Theon where he is, I think Pepsi does get counter-killed by the kits if he goes for it. Oh, but he doesn't keep Theon where he is, so Pepsi can melee. So he might not get counter-killed now. And then you have to try to Angie basic him to death or something. I guess if he range attacks, you can stay in the Sissy Lancer, maybe. And try to play that way. But I think it's risky to attack. But not melee. I do think he should have kept Theon where he was, though. I think the Angie basic would have had it, but he gives the soldier a time to move up. Yeah, so, I mean, maybe the Sissy basic does it, honestly. I don't know. I think it's too much health.
Oh, and the zombies, yeah.
Yeah. But you can kill it with a multi-hit sequence, I think, of like Theon into Sissy should kill. Deedlit has already used her act again, it looked like, so he doesn't really have any way to remotely heal the Pepsi. I do think he should have done the AoE first. That was like no net damage because of the zombie heal. Oh, she does actually reach. I genuinely wonder if he should just use... I was going to say Theon basic kill the soldier and then make Angelina basic kill Pepsi. I guess Pepsi still has cooldowns for a while, but it's also kind of fine if he doesn't die this turn. Ooh, or he just dies to Theon. Good job, Theon. I underestimated that damage quite a bit.
Sorry, Theon. He wasn't really familiar with your game.
I do think I will probably stop streaming shortly after this, because I think playoffs will be starting, so people are going to want to watch that.
It is, in fact, starting in 1 minute.
I haven't really been keeping up with them much. Oh, for anyone who's wants free money, Paytol is going to have his alt login just long enough to actually go into the game and then retreat, so you guys can get free money, because Paytol is playing against himself today. So go get free money.
Thanks for saying that with 30 seconds left.
Yep, for sure. Doing my part. Ooh, nice silence and clock.
$10 tickets on Paytol, huh?
I don't think I can log in fast enough.
I probably should have said this like 5 minutes ago, not just now.
Wait, who should I be betting on?
Paytol.
I literally just logged in anyway.
Okay. Oh, unable to aid at this time. Well,
Yeah,
missed it by 3 seconds.
Rip. Sorry, guys. I should have said that a while ago. I've got that insider info.
I mean, honestly, if I had bet, it would have just ensured that he lost.
I'm glad that I've just been trolling around doing guild event maps.
The Theon's actually almost fogged, but it's only a minus. Oh, he still got the +1 from the Sissy, or he actually would be fogged. The Maya clock though is pretty brutal. This is gonna be hurt. Maybe the Angie can like kill. Does she have a position here? Is it 4 blocks on the AoE? 3 blocks, so she can't get the AA, so she would have to kill from full, which is dubious. Maybe she does with that with like Tidal Surge into punching with the rag and stuff.
I'll stream Q's match.
sounds good.
Was he gonna try to freeze, it looks like? Oh, I think I would have done the Ice Dragon Breath here. Moby down with Freya and all that, you know. No guard anymore. So, it's good. Deed can AA, kill the Theon, or kill the Angie, or Sissy even. I think Sissy. Theon is now actually fogged too, because he did lose the Moby down. So yeah, you definitely kill... Maybe you kill Angie, then let Theon get fogged, you still have turn prior, then you kill Sissy. And you just have a Freya. Here's Ebito. The Maya clock gaming, man.
Who are we rooting for?
No one in particular, unless you
Oh,
bet
yeah.
money on them.
No. Once Sakaris lost, that was pretty much...
I'm hoping for a Valbar's Anshin final, but that's just me.
Okay.
I think that would be fun.
Sounds good.
The only 2 people I wanted to root for were Sakaris and Jaden, and they both lost. So
Yep.
nothing else matters.
Damn, Metallica, calm down.
I don't mean that in a like a, a totally depressive, German philosophy sense. I mean like
Well, there's just nobody here who
excites me.
is a person we really know.
Right.
Valabar won me a lot of gold yesterday, so I'm hoping some more Valabar wins.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Adding to your 400 million.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll see you later. Have fun with playoff content.
Bye.
Thanks for streaming.
Later.
Thanks for scrimming, everybody.
Yep, thanks for providing content, peeps.